province of Isabela. Time truly flies so fast. I can't believe that it has already been a year since I was crowned as your queen. It feels like it was just yesterday when I stood on this stage, full of hopes, nerves, and dreams. And now, as I stand before you once again, my heart is filled with gratitude, pride, and a little bit of sadness because this chapter is coming to an end. But before anything else, I would like to take you back to a moment in my life that I will never forget. As far as I can remember, it was January 2024. I was standing in line to watch the dance showdown competition at the sports complex here in Ilagan. I was just an ordinary woman. I was not a candidate, not a queen, just someone watching from afar. And there was a group of people in front of me, and one of them caught my attention. He told me, "Iha, ang tangkad mo. You have the beauty. Sumali ka kaya next year," pertaining to Queen Isabela 2025. I immediately smiled back and said no. I had so many reasons. I told myself I am Filipino-Indian, but my physical appearance really looks like pure Indian. I might get bashed. I don't have enough confidence. And I was scared. And honestly, I was scared. Not of losing, but of being judged. At that time, no one really knew me. When they looked at me, all they saw was an Indian girl. Some stared, some whispered, and some even chose to bully. There were times that those moments made me feel small. But instead of letting them define me, I made a decision. I told myself I will not let this be my story. From that moment on, I started working, not just for a crown, but for a name that would stand for strength, dignity, and purpose. And because of my perseverance and God's grace towards me, I will never forget this realization that once upon a time, there was an ordinary woman. Because of her dedication, when people looked at her, they no longer bashed her, belittled her, because she made a name for herself. And that name is JARINA Sandu. Being your Queen Isabela 2025 has been the greatest honor of my life. Representing Isabela, including in the Miss Universe stage, changed me forever in a good way. And made me realize that dreams do come true when you believe in yourself. So to all the people of Isabela, thank you for allowing me to be your queen. Thank you for seeing me beyond labels. And thank you for allowing me to serve you. So to every young woman out there, every dreamer, every person, especially for those who feels like they don't belong, listen to me closely. Dreaming is easy, but turning dreams into reality is hard for those who are afraid to work for them. So stop letting fear hold you back. Stop or silence that voice that keeps on telling you that you are not capable, that you are a loser, that you are not enough. Because if I can, I know you can too. Trust God, have faith, do your part, and He will do the rest. And before we welcome our new queen, I know everyone is excited, but I would like to take this moment to thank House Speaker Boji D. III, Governor Rodito Albano, Vice Governor Kiko D., Ma'am Joanne Maranan, our very own city mayor na napaka-supportive po, Mayor JCD, and Mayora Nika Lopa, Ma'am Sara D, Sir Jacomir Naijepang, to Direk Nilo and team, to Sir Albert, thank you for your unwavering support po towards me. And to my Nay Brian Paulino, I know you're not here tonight, but thank you for seeing the potential in me. And how can I forget my two handlers, to Nay Francesca Divina and Sir J. Lord de la Cruz. Thank you for taking good care of me, not just as a queen, but as a person. And also thank you for standing up for me when I couldn't even stand up for myself. And of course, to my ISU family, especially in Kawayan, my Church of the Living God family, thank you for your prayers, for your support, and for cheering me up. And of course, to my family, to Jord, to my ate, my ading, and of course to my mama. I know wala kayo rito ngayon, but thank you for being my constant inspiration. And to all the makeup artists, designers of Kawayan City, and the whole province of Isabela, thank you for your continued support towards me. Again, thank you to Isabela for allowing me to be your queen. This will always be my home. I don't know if this is the last time that I'm gonna say this, but can I request to the audiences, to the crowd, pwede niyo po ba akong sabayan as I introduce myself last time? Game? Okay. Once again, this is Jarina Sandu, Isabela!
Thank you for the love.